You may have been feeling on top of the world yesterday, crushing your goals and living with intention. But today you wake up and suddenly everything feels different. What happened? Where did that drive go? Ever feel like your drive vanished overnight? One day you're conquering your goals, the next even getting out of bed feels like a chore. It's as if your motivation packed its bags and left without notice. In this video, we'll explore this puzzling phenomenon and equip you with practical tools to quickly regain your momentum. Picture this. You're an athlete poised at the starting line of a race. The gun fires and you surge forward, each stride fueled by your burning desire to win. Days turn into weeks and you maintain your pace, staying committed to your training regimen and nourishing your body with the right foods. Then abruptly, the finish line seems to shift into the distance, losing its clarity. Your determination wanes and your resolve falters. Before you realize it, you're not running the race with the same vigor. The fire within has dimmed. We've all been here. There are times when life hands us unexpected curveballs, be it a demanding work project, relationship issues, or personal setbacks. While these challenges don't diminish our resolve entirely, they do create cracks in our productivity, causing us to miss workouts, skip appointments, or leave tasks unfinished. These lapses might seem insignificant at first, like minor detours on a long journey. But if left unattended, they can sidetrack our progress significantly. So how does this happen? Why do moments of fatigue or temporary setbacks have the power to derail our entire journeys? Well, it all boils down to a simple yet powerful principle that often goes unnoticed until we find ourselves in the middle of a slump. And once we understand this principle, we can turn things around quickly. The downward spiral begins subtly, almost imperceptibly. You might push through a particularly intense week at work, sacrificing your workouts and personal time to meet deadlines. Or perhaps you overextend yourself with too many commitments, stretching your resources and energy thin. The initial impact might not be drastic. You might just feel tired, overworked, or a tad resentful. But this is only the calm before the storm. As days pass, the toll on your well-being becomes more apparent. You might find yourself dreading tasks that once excited you. Deadlines loom, adding pressure and anxiety to your daily life. Simple decisions like whether to tackle an urgent email or sneak in a quick workout suddenly become major dilemmas. Procrastination sets in, whispering insidious doubts in your ear. You might tell yourself, "I'm not feeling motivated today, so let me watch this video instead." Or, "I'd rather scroll through my social media feed than face those emails." Each moment of surrender feeds the downward spiral, creating a vortex that sucks away your productivity and leaves you feeling powerless. And that's precisely when the most detrimental thoughts creep in. Thoughts like, "I'm lazy," "I've lost my drive," or "I'm simply not capable." These self-deprecating thoughts, though untrue, gain traction in the fertile ground of your despair. You might start believing that you need to be supernaturally inspired to accomplish anything, until you understand the do-something principle. Now, here's where the game changes. Action doesn't need to wait for motivation. Motivation often follows action. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a powerful concept that holds the key to breaking any downward spiral. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or for inspiration to strike, commit to taking action, no matter how small. Let's say you're feeling overwhelmed by a massive project. Break it down into smaller, manageable chunks. Commit to working on just one small part of the project. Even if it's something as simple as researching potential solutions or brainstorming ideas, get started. This initial action will create momentum, making it easier to move on to the next step. When you finish that small task, acknowledge your accomplishment, no matter how tiny it might seem. This is a practice called rewarding small wins. By celebrating small victories, you reinforce the positive behavior of taking action. This simple act of acknowledgement boosts your confidence and encourages you to keep moving forward. If you're unsure where to begin, consider utilizing tools like to-do lists or time blocking. These methods provide structure and clarity, helping you focus on one task at a time. They prevent you from feeling overwhelmed and enable you to make steady progress. But what if you find yourself stuck in a rut with low energy and dwindling motivation? It's essential to recognize that missing a day won't derail your entire journey. It's just a temporary setback. The key is to bounce back quickly and get back on track. Instead of berating yourself for falling off the wagon, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Remind yourself that everyone experiences setbacks, and it's perfectly normal to have off days. Drawing inspiration from the world of fitness training, a concept called progressive overload can help you tackle this challenge. Progressive overload, in simple terms, means gradually increasing the difficulty of your tasks over time. Just as a fitness enthusiast wouldn't stick to lifting the same weight forever, you shouldn't remain at the same level of challenge mentally or creatively either. Think about your tasks as weights, and your ability to perform them as your fitness level. If you find a task too easy, you'll lose interest and might even feel demotivated. On the other hand, if the task is way too hard, you might get discouraged and again lose motivation. The sweet spot lies in finding tasks that are challenging enough to keep you engaged, yet not so difficult that they become overwhelming. So how can you apply this concept to your own life? Start by setting realistic and achievable goals. Break down larger goals into smaller milestones and celebrate your wins along the way. As you become more comfortable with the current level of challenge, it's time to escalate. This could mean taking on additional responsibilities at work, learning a new skill, or tackling a personal project you've been putting off. This brings us back to the pivotal point we made earlier. Action breeds motivation. By intentionally seeking out challenges, you force yourself to confront the discomfort that often precedes growth. This discomfort, while initially unsettling, serves as a catalyst for pushing beyond your perceived limits. It compels you to adapt, improve, and evolve. Imagine you've decided to write a book. Instead of writing for an hour every day, challenge yourself to write for just 10 minutes. After a few weeks, extend it to 15 minutes and gradually increase the duration as your comfort level grows. By gradually increasing the intensity and complexity of your tasks, you'll stimulate your mind and keep your motivation levels high. Now let's address a common concern. Won't this lead to burnout? That's an excellent question. The key to preventing burnout lies in the gradualness of this process. Progressive overload isn't about pushing yourself to the brink. It's about making calculated adjustments that align with your current capabilities. Think of it as a gentle nudge, not a forceful shove. In conclusion, breaking free from a rut isn't about monumental changes. It's about consistent, deliberate actions. To reignite your drive, initiate movement with small tasks, celebrate your progress, however small, and steadily escalate the challenges you embrace. Remember, it's not about how many times you stumble. It's about how quickly you get back on your feet and keep moving forward. If you've ever experienced a sudden loss of motivation, feeling like you were stuck in a rut, we invite you to share your story in the comments section below. Your experience could resonate with someone who's going through the same thing. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating valuable content. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful mental health tips. Thank you for watching.